mentioned, last weekend and two really close games. And, so, you have the young core, but, did last weekend kind of show that, even though you're young, you can play in this conference and compete?
Yeah, absolutely. We are young, but gosh, we've been improving though too. If you looked at us early in the year and compare it to us, what we've been doing the last 3 or 4 games, it's night and day. What goes into that? You don't always know, but it's certainly some feeling of comfortability. I think most of the guys are feeling more comfortable in what we're trying to get done. They're seeing a lot more things out there on the court with their teammates. They understand where their opportunities are coming from a little bit more. So there's a lot of growth there, and if we didn't have that, obviously this weekend wouldn't have been a split. But you could see it, I think, in those 3 practices over Thanksgiving break or right before Thanksgiving break. We had 3 really good practices where I felt like we got a lot of things done. We competed. We started to build from those losses that we had from the really good competition from North Dakota onto the Gophers to the Division II teams that we played. And, just figuring some things out, and we were able to play at a little bit of higher level against Northland and Wisconsin Superior, and then we were able to continue it on. So there are some youth, but we do have some experience, and Ben Best has been around, a senior for us that's played in a lot of big games. Pekarek has logged a lot of minutes for us and gives us, a big boost every time he steps on the floor. And we're going to need production from everybody, and hopefully we'll continue to get that.
Right. So, it's been, like you said, night and day for what it's been like early in the season to up to now. So, is this team's confidence as high as it's been all season?
Yeah, you certainly hope so. When you experience success, it makes it easier to feel good about yourself. And we have experienced some success here the last few games that we've played. When the ball goes in the hole, you feel like you can make more of them, and it kind of just builds from there. But when I played, I was a shooter, or supposedly a shooter type, and you go through little slumps here and there, but you got to keep on believing, no matter what. Even if you're a shooter, good percentages are still only 40% from the floor. So more often than not, you're going to miss shots, but you can't start thinking less of yourself because you miss a couple of shots here and there. You got to keep on shooting it, keep on believing in yourself, and hopefully through experience, you know where your shots are coming from, and you're willing to step up and knock those shots down.
And so, you've had a lot of different starting lineups so far this year, and Peyton's started every game. So does that just kind of speak to the confidence that you have in him?
Yeah, Peyton's one of those guys that gives you a lot of different things. He's a big guard that provides matchup problems for other teams. He rebounds really well out of it. He scores inside. He can knock down threes. He can drive it. He can do probably a lot more things than he's really even showing right now to this point. But it gave Duluth problems. They had tough times matching up with Javion and Peyton inside, and we were able to take advantage of some of those things. And I think there's going to be a lot of teams in the league that we're going to provide some matchup problems with from the backcourt. And so a lot of positives from Peyton. He's still learning. He's still a young pup, but he's got a huge upside.
Where, in your experience with past young players, where's the biggest growth for them from week 1 of conference when they've never played a conference game before to week 2?
I think it's just going through it, just going through the process. You try to prepare them as much as you can with the level of play and the understanding of how good the players are in our conference. But we did that, I think, through scheduling. There was maybe a couple weeks ago I was kind of kicking myself. Maybe the schedule was a little bit too hard. Maybe it was a schedule where we couldn't feel good about ourselves. But maybe in the long haul, maybe it was a good thing that we went through some difficulties, because usually when you experience success, it's not because it was easy the whole time. It's usually because you went through some difficult times, and we certainly put our guys through that.
So, I guess first and foremost, what was it like playing, NSIC games, and is there a learning curve that you're still kind of getting an understanding of?
Conference play was a lot of fun, a lot of energy. It was a little more physical than I expected. The guys were trying to prepare me for that, and I don't know, I think it's just a day-by-day process of just constantly getting better and just searching for for the kind of your role you got to find and what coaches need you to do, what your teammates need you to do, and just how you can improve day by day.
And so, obviously Saturday didn't end up the way you wanted, but playing 2 tight games, was it just kind of showing that despite you guys' youth, you guys can play in this conference?
Yeah, I think we sent a message because I don't think many people expected us to play the Cloud the way we did. We had a lead with 3 minutes to go. We were right in it. I just think it says a lot about our team and kind of our resilience.
And so, you're playing two of the best offenses in the conference this weekend. So, what have coaches done to prepare you defensively, and what's the focus like?
The focus has to be, we just have to be locked in all the time. Every drill, every practice, every day. When it comes to scouting, you got to be locked in. Know your matchups, know the shooters. That's just going to be huge. Just focus on defense and lock up, rebound right away, one shot and done. I think that's going to be huge for us.
So, still getting experience playing in this conference. So, what are you individually looking to get out of it as far as growth for the future?
Like I said, I'm just trying to get better day by day. I feel like I can improve my game completely, offensive, defensive end. Just looking to get better day by day is what it is all about.
How much more comfortable are you now than when you played Lindenwood a month ago?
Honestly, I'm 10 times more comfortable now. It was good to play the D1s, keep that kind of jitters out, and then even the Dells. Still a little nervous, but now I feel like I'm finally clicking, and we're all clicking as a team now, and finally getting it flowing.
So, like Peyton said, maybe not a lot of people thought you were going to compete with St. Cloud, and you guys got the win against Duluth. So overall, were you guys as a team satisfied with how you played last weekend?
Yeah, definitely. On the road, it's always hard to get any game, especially at Duluth and Cloud. That's probably one of our hardest road trips. The fans are always crazy. It's always packed. It's always tough down there. So, and like Coach said earlier, getting a sweep on the road is pretty good. So especially at those two, we were pretty excited for that. But it would have been nice just to take 2 out of that. But that split's pretty good for us at this point.
So you're playing Moorhead, who's traditionally been one of the best teams in the conference, and Northern State is you had both those nail biters last year against them. And so, just what's the motivation to come and have a strong showing like this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. 2 of the best teams, offensive teams in the conference. They're going to give us everything they got. So it all comes down to can we defend and can we rebound, and something that we stressed all year is just defense. It's going to win us games. So we just really have to be locked in. Every possession counts. We just really have to be locked in on the defensive end, and then offensively we just got to do what we do. We showed that we can score last weekend with a lot of teams in this conference, put up 95 against St. Cloud. So we just really have to be focusing on the defensive end of the court, and then good things will happen for us.
Do you guys have a chip on your shoulder, you veteran guys who have been here? Do you have a chip on your shoulder because of where you were picked preseason?
Yeah, we knew that we were going to be picked pretty low. Lost a lot of guys, got a lot of new guys coming in, so we figured that we would be picked pretty low. So we really just want to go out there and every game compete, show that we can compete with the best in this league, and show that we are up there. We're capable of hopefully winning the championship this year, doing something special. So we just really want to show that we're here with everyone else. We can compete with everyone in this league.